what he was talking about there really resonated well with me. This is back in like 2019. He's like, he got into a car accident, wasn't expected to walk. In like a few weeks, he's walking. Then he was like he was supposed to die. There's all these things that should have happened. And he's just like, and the doctors kept coming back to him and his parents and said, we think there's something wrong with your son. And they said, well, why? What's going on? Like, is he not able to walk? He's like, no, but he's like, he's not grieving. There's no like, he's not going through the usual steps. People are like, usually they're sad. And he's like, no, he's very optimistic and he's smiling. And they're like, okay. They're like, that's not normal. Like, well, you haven't met our son, right? And his whole thing, which resonated well with me, was like, he learned, well, what's the point of me being miserable? Like, I'm spending all this energy doing this, being miserable.
Yeah.
Why? Like, is it going to change your position? And we're all thought of in the crowd. We're like, no, he didn't. No, if he said, I'm like, well, he goes, so here's a trick. He goes, if you get upset or something happens, he goes, feel all of that, but give it a time limit. If you enjoyed this clip and want to hear more, subscribe to the DC Talks podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcasts.